everybody. We're talking we're talking about design for the enhancement of mental well-being, which is the need of the hour today. We live in a time where physical and mental health are a priority and are dependent on each other. So, uh, cities provide opportunities with the idea of a better quality of life. But we know fast-paced life comes at a price. A lot of people move from rural areas and small towns to large cities, hoping to improve their lifestyle. So a majority of the world's population lives in large cities today. That is giving rise to rapid urbanization. Now, living in a city can come with multiple challenges. For example, we have congested spaces, we're in constant traffic, that leads to air pollution, noise pollution. There are lack of recreational areas, pedestrian areas, and green zones. Cities are far removed from nature. There's a huge disconnect between what I believe is quality of life and quality of living. So we find ourselves walking a tightrope between the two. We are always struggling to obtain quality of life, and we are compromising on our quality of living. You all are all familiar with this. I'm sorry to bring this up, but to achieve a life of our dreams, which is quality of life, most people are compromising on their health and peace of mind. While some people don't need to compromise either, they get it easy. So what are the reasons? Social pressure, financial pressure, workspace competition, multitasking is all a part of our life, everyday life. We don't even think about these things, but they affect us. They result in anxiety and burnout. This leads to anger, frustration, and disappointment. So basically, overstimulated environments are resulting in mental fatigue. An average human spends 90% of their time indoors, that is between the home and the workspace. So we have to be responsible and create spaces that help cope with the chaos of the outside world in order for our well-being. We all know about work-life balance. What does wellness mean? In simple terms, when the body is comfortable and the mind is at ease. So spaces we create influence the way we feel. They help us ease our stress, help us relax, rejuvenate, inspire us, enhance our productivity, lift our spirits, or create a somber environment depending on the requirement and the context. So well-designed spaces, they not only offer physical comfort, but they set the right mood depending on the nature and the context. And what are the elements? We have natural light, ventilation, connection to nature, scale, proportion, right aesthetic, right acoustics, use of natural materials, and a sober color palette. Residential areas and office complexes that have recreation areas and community spaces where people can come together, like health clubs, pools, and well-designed landscaped areas are highly sought after. Spaces that encourage social interaction and a sense of community promote physical health and well-being and are in demand today. Wellness at the workspace can be promoted with biophilic design, recreational spaces, breakout areas, areas to conduct fitness programs, and well-lit spaces. Even at home, you want a comfortable environment to come and hang out with your family at the end of a day. You want to cut off from the humdrum of the city life. So the spaces need to be inviting and comfortable. So this is one of the projects that we've designed. This was a heritage bungalow where we had a dark and dingy space in the middle right here. So what we've done is we created a skylight so that the space could be bright and airy, and we've lifted the skylight up to a higher level so it gives it volume. We've used natural materials and a sober color palette to make it easy on the eye. This space has become the womb of the house. The family members use this lounge all the time, and we've added art, artifacts, books. They play games here, they watch TV here, so it's a sense of belonging. When you have a space which gives you the sense of belonging and familiarity, it automatically becomes a space for wellness. framing openings to enhance quality of light and connection with nature. We added a clear story window to connect with the trees outside and allow for a good quality of light to come into the space. Visual connections with other rooms help with, preventing one from feeling isolated when they are in a space. Enhancing connection between indoor and outdoor spaces and integrating plants, biophilic design. And we have areas with a sober palette of materials and to keep your spaces calm and easy on the senses. So we strive to create spaces that result in happy faces.